Hello and welcome back to Raw Marketing. I'm Dan Walsh, and this is part 2 of a 5-part video series outlining the Raw Marketing strategy framework that you can use, anybody can use, to get up and off the ground with their marketing without any prior experience. Okay, you don't need to read books or follow 1,000 blogs that don't make a lot of sense. You can use this and hang everything else you've ever learned about marketing, about growing your business on this framework. It all applies. I've talked with a lot of entrepreneurs in the past, and they have wonderful products, wonderful businesses, wonderful services. They're great at building. They have a hard time telling the world about what they've built. It's an entirely different skill set, mindset, and it takes some development. And that's what this video series is all about. I want to put this in as many hands as possible so that as many people have all of the tools they need, including marketing, to grow their business, get the word out about their product, their app, their service, whatever it is. I'm a firm believer in entrepreneurship. So, without further ado, part 2 of the marketing framework. Actually, first, before I jump in, I want to emphasize that these go in order. Okay, I'm going to link to video 1 down in the description and put some other goodies down there too. But if you haven't watched video 1, I highly encourage you to go do that first. It will be pretty hard to do, not impossible, but pretty hard, and won't make as much sense to do this video without watching video 1 first. All right, now, without further ado, the second question that you need to answer in the Raw Marketing framework is who cares? Who cares about your product? All right, if you're trying to sell, let's say your objective is to sell 1,000 zebra print beach towels by the end of Q2, who cares about that? Is it surfers? Is it sunbathers? Maybe ironic hipster vegans? Okay, you need to know who cares about what you're trying to achieve. Obviously you care, and maybe your mom cares, but the rest of the world doesn't necessarily give a crap about what you're trying to accomplish. So you need to do your homework, jump in, and figure out who your ideal customer is, your target customer, your target audience. Here's a quick definition for that. Who, when they see their product, see your product, immediately jumps up and says, hey, I want that. You don't have to beat them over the head. You don't have to convince them. It's something that will legitimately help their life. That's what you're trying to get after, okay? And if you don't know who that is, some people will know who that is right off the gate because they've been in business long enough to know, or maybe because the product that they've developed is specifically for a type of person. But a lot of times when you come up with a good idea, right, it's the idea that is the trigger, not the people, and it can be hard to connect the dots to figure out who actually wants the thing that you've built. It has nothing to do with the merits of your product. It has everything to do with figuring out who wants it, okay? If you don't know, back to the umbrella, if you don't know, what you need to do is start looking into your Google Analytics. If you have that on your website, who's spending a lot of time on your site? What do these people look like? You can do media tests, send out Facebook ads to multiple different target audiences and see which ones resonate well. You can go and ask people. Spend time at the subway, show them your app, see who likes it, who doesn't. Email it to your friends, ask them to email it to their parents and everyone else they know and get some feedback. You can also go on Mechanical Turk and get some feedback from surveys and other survey platforms like Crowdflower. Google Answers, Google Survey is another good one you can use. You need some feedback from the world at large if you don't know who your target audience is in order for you to figure that out. All right? So I said this in the first one, these questions are simple, but they are not easy. Figuring out your target audience, your target customers is one of the most powerful questions you can answer to help build your business. It's one of the most fundamental parts of marketing, but it's really hard. Okay, people struggle with this. So if you're struggling with it, don't feel bad. Just keep hacking away. Okay, do the research, find it. Figuring this out will open up everything else, including messaging, targeting, channels that you'll use in the future, which will come in videos, the next few videos. We'll talk about that more in depth. And all the other kind of growth hacky stuff that you might have read about, a lot of the tactical marketing books that are out there, they all start to come into play in the next few videos. You need to know who your target audience is, and in video 1, you need to figure out what you're actually trying to achieve, what your objective is for your business. That's it for this one. I hope I didn't yell too much into the camera. I'm really passionate about finding your target audience. It is hard. I'm going to say that one more time. It is hard. Don't beat yourself up about it. If you think you have your target audience, I want you to put it down in the comments below. Just like the first video, we're all going to learn together. Every example that goes down in that comment helps everybody else figure their crap out too. Okay? So if you know your target audience, put it down there. I check comments daily. I will also jump in and help you refine, ask questions about your target audience, and we'll go from there. All right, cheers, and see you soon.